312-500-4500. If you got hurt, you gotta give them a try. Call My Injury Guy.
Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer, also known as My Injury Guy, Scott DeSalvo here, shooting you another video, and today's topic is how fast can you fix my workers' comp case, right? So there's two kinds of people who call me for workers' comp. There's the people who I love, the people who call me right after the accident happens or shortly after the accident happens. And they become my client, and that's usually the reason I prefer it is if the company starts messing with the injured worker, they can call me and I can fix their problem immediately. If their benefits get cut off, if their medical treatment gets cut off, they can call me and I can immediately get in front of the judge. I can immediately call the insurance company. I can immediately call the insurance company comp lawyer and say, what's going on? Here's his doctor's note. You got to get him paid, right? Contrast that with the other kind of client. That's the kind of client who, and I don't blame them. Some of these people are my favorite clients I've ever had. They don't want to call a lawyer right away. They don't want to make a comp claim. They don't want to rock the boat. They don't want to make anybody mad at work. They don't want to lose their job. They don't want to get yelled at. They like the people they work with or work for, and they don't want to make things weird. I get it, okay? But, you're not suing them. All you're doing is making an administrative claim with the state of Illinois to get the benefits that Illinois law says you are entitled to. If you're hurt at work, you are entitled to pay two-thirds of your pay while you're off work with a doctor's note. You're entitled to a doctor of your choice, their medical treatment that's related to the accident at work, paid for. Doctor of your choice. And finally, at the end of the case, once you feel better, once you're done treating, you're entitled to a lump sum of money to reflect the change in your body. Because, for example, if you have a broken leg, even if it heals and it's good, it's never quite as good as it was before it was broken. And so you get a lump sum of money called PPD to reflect the change in your body, that the injury has caused you, right? Those are the benefits you're supposed to get. But the truth is, a lot of the people call me don't know it, and they get jerked around, right? And so I'll tell you, the analogy I use is usually chess, or it can be basketball. I'll give you both. If you've never played chess before, maybe you know some of the pieces, what they're called. Maybe you know how some of the pieces move. But if your life was on the line, if your livelihood was on the line, would you want to play chess against a chess master? Or would you want to tap in somebody to play for you who's a master at chess? And how many moves into the game before you want to tap somebody in?
Hey, you got hurt in an accident?
Yeah.
You got an injury guy?
No.
Then you gotta call My Injury Guy.
If you've been hurt in a work accident or a car crash, or no matter how you got hurt, you want a fast and fair settlement, call My Injury Guy.
I called My Injury Guy, and I'm glad I did. You should call My Injury Guy, too.
Call My Injury Guy. 312-500-4500. If you got hurt, you gotta give them a try. Call My Injury Guy.
And I'll tell you, the analogy is the chessboard is an injury case, a workers' comp case. You want somebody moving the pieces for you who knows how all of it works. Because I am going to tell you, as soon as a workers' comp case is filed or a workers' comp claim is filed with the comp insurance, it's the comp insurance pulling the strings. And the comp insurance doesn't care if you're a good employee. They don't care if the employer likes you. The insurance company wants to save money. And how do they save money? They save money by limiting or eliminating your treatment, cutting it off, cutting off your lost wage, forcing you back to work, maybe before you're ready. And that's just not cool. That's just not cool. And like I said, if you hire me earlier on in the process and you have one of these problems pop up, I can jump on it immediately. But if you wait, I've got people who have been getting worked over for a year. They get treatment, and the treatment gets cut off. They get paid, then there's 2 months where they're not getting paid. Or they're getting otherwise jerked around by the company or the workers' comp insurance, and there is no reason for it. 90% of the time, I can fix that with some phone calls. But you don't know what you don't know, right? So that's why I always tell people it's usually, and by usually I mean always, a really good idea to just get a free consultation from an injury lawyer after you've been involved in a work-related injury. And that's true in other kinds of cases too, but it's particularly true in workers' comp, because the big advantages in workers' comp are that your doctors get paid as they render the bills, and you get your pay as the weeks go by. You usually get bi-weekly, once every 2 weeks pay, 2/3 of your salary, but they don't withhold taxes. So you're taking home about the same amount, but you need a doctor's note, right? That's what you're entitled to, and if you're not getting it and you don't have a lawyer to fight for it, it's a problem, right? A lot of times I'll get involved in a case, I'll fix the problem, and I'll take a case that's completely disputed and turn it into an accepted case. And suddenly there's no more problems with pay. Suddenly there's no more problems with their doctors getting paid, getting surgery approved, whatever it is. So anyway, that's how all that works. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you watching and liking and subscribing and turning other people onto my channel. If there's anything I can do for you, call me anytime, night or day, 312-500-4500. And finally, please watch till the very end of the video. I have killer information and tools that I created and give away for free, no obligation, to injured people. The end of the video will explain them, so watch till the end. Tons of positive feedback. People love these things. So check it out and reach out if I can be of service, okay? Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. If you or anyone you know has been hurt in an accident and needs a lawyer, or even just has questions, give me a call anytime, day or night, at 312-500-4500. You can call me anytime, day or night, and the consultation is free. That's 312-500-4500. Or if you're not ready to talk to a lawyer, I made 2 great tools that really help people out that you can use for free on my website. The links are in the description. The first one is called the Case Cash Calculator, and it tells you what your case might be worth. The other is called the Good Case Calculator, and it tells you whether you might have a good case or you might have a case with some challenges. The best part is that they're 100% free to use on my website, and it only takes you 20 seconds flat to answer 7 multiple choice questions right off the top of your head. And then you get custom information about your particular injury situation fast and for free. So check them out, links in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to my channel. I release 2 new videos every week, and this way you'll get notice of them. And if you have a question you'd like answered in a video, just leave a comment with your question in the comments section. Finally, if you enjoy my videos or if I've helped you in any way, I hope you'll consider doing me a favor. Injury law is a very competitive field, and I like having a small independent firm so I can help people who need it. People really rely on Google reviews when deciding who to hire, so I hope you'll consider leaving me a 5-star review on Google. It only takes a few seconds, but it's a favor to me that I would really appreciate. The link is in the description. You just go to that link, click 5 stars, say a kind word, hit submit, and you're done. Once again, I hope you and your family are well, and if anyone you know needs an injury lawyer or has questions, please send them my way by calling 312-500-4500. Thanks again for watching. Take care.
312-500-4500. If you got hurt, you gotta give 'em a try.